Hello, everybody. You have caught me cultivating again. Last one. I mean, there's a lot more cultivating to do, but last one I want to do. I accidentally accepted the baling one. I thought I had the cultivating one selected, so we'll see if I do the baling one or if I just cancel it without getting a fee. Haven't decided yet. It's a long way to bring the baler and tedder and everything. Let's go this way. So last night I played a little bit, did quite a few more contracts, cultivating ones. This is the last one for being withered down here. Look at all that blue. Hopefully that means next spring we'll get some good stuff. I sold the eggs yesterday for just over $20,500, $20,667 for eggs. I also have sold my original trailer for grain, bought a different one, and then I moved the sugar beets back to the farm. I was testing out some stuff to cut the sugar beets and sell them for a little bit more money in January. I think I have a solution for that. I also upgraded the tractor. This engine, not on this one. This one's leased, but the other one. I moved around some equipment. It was almost enough stuff to do for a stream, but I was like, yeah, I'll just do it off stream. Here are more mods that came out today. Waiting to see if some good ones come out tomorrow that are in testing. I also sold some of my chickens. It'll be a few more months before I get more of them, but that'll be okay. In the long run, it'll be what I want. I actually should sell a few more of them, but I'll look at that. You can sell them for a decent amount of money, $25 once they're mature. And once I get a maximum number of sheep, I have to sell those as well. Make a lot of money off of them as well. I've decided 3 is the magic number to go up. The lines on the GPS to go around and around. Go up on the 3rd line, come down the 1st, do the 4th, and then do the 2nd, and repeat the process. Seems to be the easiest way to do it. Finish with the third line, skip the second, go back to the first. Trying to see what was on this field. I think it was corn. Yeah. I also looked at the prices of these fields. I think I'm gonna go with field 41. This one actually is more expensive per acre. Well, smaller. It's only 112, but the acreage is smaller. I turned on a mod just to look at that for a bit. Hi, Marika. I started my stream a few minutes early, but it looks like you're on time. So this would be my last cultivating contract unless I get really bored in the few months to come. A few months in game, that is, not real life. Hi, Ghost Bear. I'm feeling pretty much all the way better. How about you? That was the fourth line. Now I'm going to the second line on the GPS, and then I'll start over. Oh yeah. That's why I always recommend not to get your booster when you're sick, though. It really takes a toll on your system. I'm gonna wait. I can get mine. I got my invite to take mine, but I'm gonna wait. My doctor said to wait 3 months, but I think I'm gonna wait at least a month and a half, maybe 2 months. So middle of March, I might get mine. End of March, around there. Hopefully you feel better soon, though. Yeah, the stuffy effect. It is kind of tempting for me to get my booster sooner than I want. Or should, I should say. Just because I know I didn't get COVID too badly, but I don't want to take a toll on my system either by doing it too early. Yeah, I try to put out a little queue notice, so to speak, about when I'm going to live stream and give people notice. I kind of like starting to live stream around this time of day. Take a look at this contract here. So did he have to work today, or was today your day off, Ghost Bear? Oh, that's pretty nice. Work to be doing that. Glad that they're taking it seriously enough. Should be almost done with this contract. Unless I miss it when I'm chatting with you guys, I'll take a look. Nope. 77% done. I definitely have an urge to go to the island, even though it's too expensive, and I don't have a reason to go. I just have this urge to travel, I think, to get out. Well, it's pretty expensive to take the ferry, though. At least I would think I would be on the island a lot more. There's a lot of fun things to do on the island. Yeah, basically right now we only have our vacations booked. Rough ideas of what we want to do, but we'll have to see how that plays out. Even if it's a staycation, we'll do a few things. Ghost Bear might know more easily than I do what it costs to go on the ferry with a vehicle. Otherwise I would have to look it up all over again. And it completely depends on the time of day and what route and how far in advance you book and all that. Okay, done with that contract. Okay, no more cultivating. For now. Yeah, it depends on when you go. Well, you can do either or. You can buy both tickets or not. Depending on the time of year we buy it in advance. Like reserve it because it gets really busy. Or other times of the year we don't reserve a ticket. Yeah, I was just gonna look up on like let's just do Lawson, Shorts Bay. Why not? Let's do Friday. Let's do 2 adults, but that's what it would have to be for me with the vehicle. Standard vehicle. So right now it would be roughly $93, $94 Canadian. Then if you go down here, it's $111. If you go on different time of days, it's cheaper, right? But you can easily change this to a different port and pay a lot more. Hi, Quilly. Not much. Talking about BC ferries. Dreamed of traveling. How about you? It's pricey, but if you're gonna be there for like a week or two, like we were last time, just to make vacation worth it, then it's not too bad in price. I don't think I really need to bring both mowers. I can just grab the front mower and bring the tedder at the same time. I don't miss the days of school. School is tiring. Are we talking just like college, or are we talking more like just regular high school, grad school, regular school? Let's grab the tedder. Try to make less trips up to that field. Should paint the road there someday. Gotcha. Like, I didn't mind school when I was in it, for the most part, but now that I'm older, school really, I don't know, there's a different opinion of school now. But hopefully school gets better for you, or less tiring, or get a break. Well, I like that there's only 3 people. Like, it's better than 0 people watching me. I'm definitely okay with there only being a few people watching me. Be cool if there's more, but there's some positivity in knowing there's at least 3 people and not 0. I'm one of those look at the glass half full of people. I always try to find a little positivity in things. Silver lining, so to speak. Hi, Barry. Yes, I remember you. How are you doing? Well, that seems like something that would be enjoyable. I mean, depending on who you are, what you want to do, but doing mechanics in the military sounds very awesome. I was having this conversation yesterday, though, with a friend on here that in that diploma, though, for school, pay later in life having it. You definitely don't want to sell yourself short on that. Glad you're doing good, Barry. I guess I should have set up GPS for this. My brother-in-law does mechanics. He's a car mechanic. And my other brother-in-law is heavy-duty mechanic. Just looking at the width of this 3.2 meters. There we go. That was set up for the front mower there. So are you looking to do like heavy duty? mechanics? Or anything in particular in that field, or just general? It's a good field to go into. There's definitely a lot of people that need that kind of work later on in life, like somebody that can do mechanics, get a job almost anywhere. Oh, that's kind of cool to know, Marka. My grandpa and my great uncle both in the military as well. But having somebody like that went on to work afterwards for that's pretty cool. Yeah, definitely good experience there. Working on the farms. You get the basic understanding of everything already. Oh, that's awesome. I really like hearing that. That's pretty cool that it's been passed down to you through him. I don't know too much about what my great uncle did. He was very quiet about it. I know he served overseas somewhere. And my grandfather, I think he was just a military cop of some sort. Not like a base. I don't think he did too much. He got out of it pretty quickly. But he never really talked about it either, so I'm not quite sure. I just have a few photos of him. He had this motorcycle that he was always on. Well, Mark, you made me seem very young suddenly by saying that year. It's like I was born that year. Gosh, I seem young now. It's definitely something that's really hard for them to talk about. I'm glad he opened up to you and talked about it. I do hope everything works out for you to go do that, because it sounds like you're really wanting that to happen, so best of luck for that to happen for you. That's really inspiring to hear, like, just that you're chasing your dream and that you want to do it. I agree, America. I think that was the same with my grandfather and my great uncle. Are you asking about FS22 if I paid for it? I definitely did pay for it. I paid the 60 some dollars for it. Granted, I don't think it's worth $60 if you're not just upgrading, but nonetheless, I will pay for the game. Sounds good. Also, we have our main channel if you like watching trucking videos. My husband uploads those every day. You can always join those as well. But appreciate you joining. A lot of my live streams are just chatting with, everybody. Way socializing, relaxing. Well, thank you, yeah. I'm most definitely on the other side of that. I'm not very materialistic. I don't like girly things. I don't like makeup, clothes. I don't like shopping. I'd rather be out on our quad or in a semi or outdoors or playing farming games. I'd rather go have some fun adventures with that money than spend the money on things that won't last a year, if that makes sense. I agree, Juan. I was going to say that too. The trade school, I strongly believe in that right now. Is the way to go. I like to think back to when I was in high school, and like trade school was still a thing that not many people encouraged you to go into. It was still looked down upon, and now we can definitely see how trade school is definitely something worth going into and something that most people should consider. After this row and the next row, I'm not sure if I get 1 or 2 more rows after this, and then I'll tether it. Then go back to the farm and get the baler. And then I'll have to go back. No, I have to go get the windrower, then the baler, then the bale trailer. Be a few trips to get this done. Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, that's how it was looked upon years ago. Yep. Exactly, Marco. Yeah. It's like when we think about at our age, it's, when we were that young, it's not the same nowadays. Can't expect people to do the same thing. The world has changed enough that we have to look at it differently. Don't know if I have a tethered GPS or not. To look here and see. Yeah, let's just do that. I think that's a bonus to the trades almost, is that you don't have a lifetime of school debt. You can sometimes make more money than people that went to a regular college and got a degree, and you don't have the debt. I really like the tethering effect here. It's really cool. Hi Tyler, how are you? What's up? I think they did a really good job with the tethering effect here. It's actually a decent sized grass field. I'll probably get more out of it than I thought I would. And the maintenance on my vehicle is getting kind of low. I wonder if it's because I upgraded the engine and now it's too big of an engine for this job. My other tractor can't do mowing, so maybe I'll have to find a solution to that one. I'm saving up money to buy a field, but maybe I'll have to think about fixing my tractor issue. Forgot to do that. I was actually surprised when I sold my eggs yesterday and I got 20.5 grand just from that little bit of eggs. It's really good money in that. Of course, down the line I want to do a production factory with them, make some cake or something with them. Actually pretty cool. I don't know if Juan's still watching or not, we'll see. He is at work, so probably doesn't want to use all his data. Well, it's been a few days since we got a bot, but now we have a bot. Thanks, Juan. Oh no, another one? That's different to have them back to back like that. do this end row over here. I know there's quite a bit of grass there. I'm not gonna bother with the grass that close together. To the edge there would be hard to get that. Let's head back to the farm. Get the windrower. I wish it was easier to bring multiple things up here. Then I would bring the baler at the same time. It's kind of interesting that we didn't have bots for like 2 or 3 days, and then they are back now. It's like YouTube almost did something to get rid of them, but not sure what happened to have them back now. Oh, there's a train as well. Cool. Love the orange trees. It's beautiful. Good evening, Sean. How are you? Trying to multitask does not work to stay on the road if I do that. I have a fixer-upper machine over on the shed where I park it. It's $8, $168, $611. Yeah, that was kind of pricey. Hopefully that doesn't happen every time. Maybe I'll have to fix the engine. I upgraded the engine so it would be easier to haul back my sugar beets. Those get quite heavy. Fix the landscaping. There's a little bit of dip there I didn't notice until earlier. I might just leave that back mower like that. Yeah. Oh, no, that's full of bales too, so I'll have to unload that there. We'll have to get creative. I'll show you guys quickly my sugar beets where I put them to work on them. And what I think will work to cut them. So these are like 62,000 liters of sugar beets, I think, from that contract. So I bought this trailer. My game plan is to buy this to cut the sugar beets. It unloads on the bottom. It's like a shovel for the front loader. And I don't think the front loader top will reach into there, but I'm going to try to just cut them like that. So you can scoop them and then cut them. If that doesn't work, I'm going to make a second pile and then use a belt system. Just cut them into this and have that dump into the trailer. The easiest solution would be to use this, but it's not tall enough for that trailer. And then you need these two together. But that's what I'm going to do. My keyboard, I do differently when I type. I do like the swipe keyboard, where I don't just lift my finger, I just swipe across, if that makes sense. I know not many people do that. I type faster when I use that method on a phone versus having to type one letter at a time. That virtually makes using Juan's phone pretty hard for me to do because he doesn't use that keyboard. So when I use it, I'm like, oh, I hate your keyboard. That's why keyboard is art. Yeah, it must be. But I can't go without it. I find it faster than lifting my finger up to touch each letter on the keyboard. I didn't bring the windrower, but I'll just do row by row. Yeah, it'll take longer. Maybe I'll get the windrower. This is really not in rows. Never mind. I remember computer courses in high school and middle school. I was pretty good at typing then. I remember how I was taught was we had to type the alphabet as fast as we can over and over without mistakes. Then whoever could do it so many times correctly within a certain time limit got a prize. So that kind of honed down knowing where the keys were and typing that fast. And then we moved on to typing different words and sentences from there. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, I'll have to get the wind rower. That's not really any kind of roach. Park that here and go back down for the wind rower. I don't even know if I own a wind rower. I used to. I think I sold it. I used to own that green one, yeah, and I sold the green one. How much does it cost to lease it? $900. $400 to lease that one. Let's just lease that one. It's not going to be my favorite thing to use, but I'm not getting that much money from this contract to do anything more. Huh, we didn't have that in our school. Typing class. It was just a computer class, and we, I don't know, it was very basic. We learned other things along with it, but nothing really important. It was just the beginning stages of computer classes being taught, so it wasn't very developed in what they taught. I actually remember playing a lot of computer games in that class. That's pretty much how much they taught. Not much. See, we did our like home ec and stuff in shop class and art class and choir. Like all those classes were a rotation. I don't remember how many weeks we had them, but we did them all 1 year. But it was like every 6 to 9 weeks or whatever we would rotate to another class. So we didn't really get to learn too much in those classes because it constantly changed by the time we got used to something and learned something. Pretty good at my keyboard as long as I stay on my keyboard because I'm used to it. If I go to like Juan's keyboard or a laptop or something, I goof up quite a bit until I get used to that keyboard. And if we talk about mouse, like our mouses are completely different. Mine's faster than Juan's. We always bicker about our mouses as well. Drafting. Juan did a lot of drafting classes. I think in art class we had some, or maybe even shop class, we had like a couple weeks where we kind of like just goofed off, but we didn't really learn drafting. We just like, here's some graph paper, design a house. But nothing really. remarkable for drafting unless he actually took the course in high school. CAD, yeah. Our CAD was at the Career Center if you wanted to go into CAD. I remember using the printer a few times when I went for graphics. If our project was big enough, we could go print it on the printers. They didn't really like it, but teachers always let us do it. That's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys caught that when it unfolded. That's cool. Okay. Let's try to set up some kind of GPS for this. It's gonna take a while. Oh, well. Apparently I can't set up GPS correctly. Hey Juan, I remember you said he had a trick for me. I do remember that now. It's all good. I was using a different GPS and that was all kind of messed up, but it works. I think it took the last GPS I had and now it's kind of confused. Seems like it's kind of messed up, but oh well. Maybe I'll check the width in the store for it and make sure. 4.7. Let's see. Let's change that. What is the easier way to doing this? Nope. Oh, this offset here. It's really weird. It seemed like the width was wrong and then the offset was wrong. We'll see if this works. Oh, Mark, I shouldn't laugh, but part of me had to laugh about the essential part. That seems kind of better. Doesn't seem to be shifting the whole row back and forth. Just adding to it like I wanted it to. Doesn't pick up everything, but that's okay. Okay, maybe it's not okay. I'll have to make the width a bit smaller. Like that little bit left over is at least in one little row. Pretty sure this said 4.7. 4.71. Somehow I got that wrong. There we go. That should fix it now. Ah, good. Yeah. Hopefully I can pick it up on the side of the field like that. Oh, it's still bugged up. Oh well. Oh yeah, you made fun of his writing and I was like, oh, now it's my turn. lower it. Yeah, I think the offset is 0. Yeah, it says minus 0.00. At least the part that I didn't pick up is one straight row. Ah, yes, karma. It looks like the GPS should pick it up for the most part. But it doesn't. Don't know what I'm doing wrong there. It's only on this row going back up. Every time I go up, it doesn't collect all of it. The way I look at it, I'm almost done with this field, so I'll just not try to figure it out too much. Too wide, yeah. I made it smaller, but I guess I'll have to make it smaller yet. Yeah, I'll do that on the after this row. Jacket or jack wagons. Oh, you don't have the play pass on your PS4 to play multiplayer? I think that's what they call it. Oh, see, I made it smaller, even moved the GPS over, but oh well. Yeah, this map isn't multiplayer, but for cross-platform, but on the weekend we do have one that is cross-platform friendly. It's amazing how many mods I play with on this map. Ah, don't apologize, it's all good. It's so nice to come chat and join us like this. It's still cool. A lot of people at America don't even play games or have this game. They come and chat with us. And there's others that come that have FS19 only and they come watch us play FS22, so everything's good the way it is. Yeah, it's definitely not cheap. A monthly subscription. I think I looked at it when my dad wanted Well, we thought about playing with his PS4, doing multiplayer on a different game together. It would be quite a bit of money for him to buy Play Pass every month. Just want to say thanks to everybody for joining and hit that like button. Just looked over at the screen and it says I have 8 likes and 7 viewers right now. Appreciate it. Poor America having internet connection issues again. Seems like this time of day when everybody's home off at work you have the most problem. $11 watching. Ooh, it's a big number for me. I mean, 3 was still a decent number earlier. Like I said, it's better than 0. Bucket list type of day for you. At least you have something that works when you're on the road that lets you still drive and work. I don't think there's any grass over here, but I'm just doing that road just to make sure. Can't quite see. Looks like it's adding a little bit to the row. Especially right here. Let's get rid of this one rower. Send it back to the store. Say good riddance to that thing. So I've talked about before, Marca, it's Canadian medicine. Kind of like your NyQuil, but not really, but kind of. If you do ever find it, I will give you a fair warning about the liquid stuff. Tastes like the nastiest tree sap in the world. The gel form, pill form of it is much better. Guess I don't have a GPS for the baler. This baler is a mod, but I really like it because you can do 2 different bales at once that need to be wrapped. I'm just gonna do these small little sections. Yes, definitely a Canadian thing. I tell you, when I give it to my American family members, they absolutely love it. It's definitely a medicine that works well. I remember trying the liquid Buckley's once. I think it's something you have to do just to know that you don't ever want to do it again. Fisherman's Friend. I don't know. We don't really buy those. Is that like a licorice flavor, that one? Or is it different? I think Fisherman Friends is Canadian only too. I don't think Marca has that one down there. Could be wrong. I think it's when we go back to the more natural medicine. It tastes bad, but you know, you're going back to the natural stuff. Old recipes. Some of them are like the Chinese recipes, right? Old style medicine. You know, pick the stuff from the forest and make a brew or something to drink, like a tea, and so if you don't mind me asking, Sean, are you US based or are you Canadian based or overseas? I'm sure Marco will catch up just as I'm in the stream, which will probably be in a half hour, but that sounds about right with Marca. Start to play a cat and mouse game. Now we use Ricola cough drops, and then we have a natural one that I found that he really likes. It's all natural ingredients and sugar free. I can only find it at one store, but really nice. drop a bale out here in the middle of nowhere. And then we have this stuff. This natural. What is in it again? Reading the French side does not help me. I'm trying to think of what it is in here again. Well, that's gonna bug me now. Let's see. This stuff here. Ivy leaf extract. That's something that we really like as well. So that's something we have found in a few stores up here as well. That's really natural and helpful. And it doesn't taste that bad actually either. I think that's the stuff I was asking Juan if he's ever had, the throat spray. I grew up with some kind of throat spray. Don't remember the brand, but I remember that was something weird. These are... These are the throat drops that we really like, lounges. Natural ingredients, sugar-free. They help wonders, but once again, I think they're Canadian only. And then if you like tea, I have a really good tea that works as well. Well, that's too bad that you're coughing. Hopefully you don't get too sick. We just both got over COVID here, and that was not fun at all. Juan had it a lot worse than I did. Oh yeah, you just posted that as well. Yeah, we can only find those in one store, but those are amazing. I have gone twice now to the store and bought them out of everything they had on the shelf. A little bit of hay here can make a difference in the bale if I get another one or not. Almost done with baling, then we'll have to run back down to the farm. Unload the bales that are in the loader. And bring it up here to load up these bales. Oh yes, hot water with honey and lemon. Definitely very helpful. I don't think I can pick up this grass. Picked up that bit. That hill there gets me every time. Oh, I don't think I can pick that up. Seems out of bounds from this field. I don't think I can pick any of this up either, but I'll try. Seems to be working. Awesome. Won't make a bale, but it helps next time to have a bale. Okay, back to the farm we go. I remember when we were old enough, my parents would make us a hot toddy. And I don't like alcohol, but that did wonders. Similar. Something I would drink. Just drink. The cold 911 tea. That works wonders. Put some honey in that. Should try it with lemon next time as well. I think my parents always swore by was just gargling warm salt water. Always did a lot of that growing up. It's one of those remedies they always told us to go do when we said we were feeling sick. I never heard of a hot toddy. It's basically, they use Crown Royal. You can use whatever you wanted. Lemon and honey. Basically your own homemade version of a cough syrup in a way, I guess. You can make it warm or hot. close to do this. Really, guys, I've never heard of that. Huh. It's interesting to me. They basically use it's your honey, lemon, cinnamon if you want, whiskey and some water. You can heat it up, or my parents would just make it in the whiskey bottle like the Crown Royal. And it would be like a cold cough syrup, basically. But you can make a warm one as well. So just think of it like your own version of cough syrup. A little bit of alcohol, a little bit of lemon, a little bit of honey. You know, helps suppress the cough, helps open up the airways. A little bit of whiskey for kids to make you sleep at night. Who knew I would be talking about alcohol so much? For somebody that doesn't drink. Works wonders, though. I don't know if I could imagine that with coffee or not. But I just don't like coffee either much, so. Okay, so I have to unload these. I don't want to, but. See if I go from this side if there's a better laying or. Not really. Oh, now I got my hook. That's embarrassing. Now it's hung up on that. So as I push my bales all over the place and I have to reload them. Yeah, I'll deal with that after. Just have to go by and reload them again. Watch out for the support beams next time. Duly noted. Sounds good, Juan. Thanks for joining. I'm probably gonna collect these bales and then I'll probably call it a stream as well to get some dinner. Yep. Warm salt water, definitely. It was something else we did a lot of. Still do a lot of it. Not much, but if I'm feeling sick enough, I'm like, hey, remember this trick? And then it works. Almost done with this contract. Likewise, it won't be a stream tomorrow, but Juan will be streaming hopefully Saturday and Sunday. And then I'll be back on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That seems to be the routine right now. I take Mondays and Fridays off to catch up on the housework and everything. Wait, what are we waiting for? Oh, you might stream tomorrow? Tomorrow night? Yeah, I'm like, it depends on how late you get home. You still have to deliver that load and then reload before you get home. I don't know if there's snow in the forecast or not for the passes. I'll try to look at that later. Oh, he doesn't even know what time he'll be home, Marka. He has no clue. This stream tomorrow cannot be a promise. It's gonna be a if and when. It'll be a surprise stream, not a scheduled stream, just an extra bonus one. We're unable to schedule Friday streams like we used to. It just doesn't work out most of the time. Awesome, Sean. Yeah. Normally we don't stream Fridays, but we might be here tomorrow. If not, look for us on the weekend here on the channel. Instead of me hosting, Juan will be hosting. I'll still be playing. We'll be playing FS22 probably. But he'll be playing his multiplayer game on No Man's Land. Well, Marka, trekking is a lot of unknown times. There's no set schedule for trekking, really. It's not working 9 to 5. It's you never know your hours and how your day is gonna go be. That's kind of why we got rid of Friday streams, because we can't just be reliable enough. And you guys are respecting them. Now, if you get a Friday stream, it's just gonna be a surprise bonus one. And if one has a long day, we also don't stream because he's pretty tired after working a full day. We got 13 bales here. I think I'm just gonna sell all of them. Or I can try to unload them and only sell a few. We'll see. Not too familiar with the sell point, so we'll have to see how easy it would be to do the second option. Exactly. And it's not like I'm trying to make excuses. I'm just honestly just trying to tell you that Sometimes it just doesn't work out to stream. I wonder if I sell there or there's less animal dealership. Oh, it's not gonna let me. It's not gonna let me unload them. See how many I think I'm gonna need to sell. 20% done. I should have brought that bale spike with me. Waiting for the cable? Yeah, kinda like that. Sell 6 of them and see how much the percentage goes up. – 20% done. Goes to 87. I think if I sell 2 more, we should be okay. It does make a difference not selling those 5 right now, waiting for a higher price in January. Or keeping them for my sheep. I don't need to keep them for my sheep. I have lots of hay. Well, if I would have just brought my bale spike, it would have been a lot easier than reloading these over and over. Well, that's a lot of subscribers on the other channel. Like I say, you get another new member too, so that's pretty cool. Contract finished. There we go. We'll reload these bales. 5 extra bales for me. I'll take that extra money. Oh. I think the easiest way to say that, Mark, is whatever you're comfortable with. No pressure. If you decide to, you can. If not, I'm not going to put pressure. I don't think Juan will either. That's just beautiful with all the fall leaf colors there with the water. Beautiful. I really like what this game's done with the fall colors. If I can just take the back ones that are hanging out here. I really just have to watch out for that in the sport beans here. Oh, I saw that Ghost Bear. I have so many things on sale. It's dangerous. There's only a couple things I think I'll buy, but we'll see. I really can't justify all of it. Yeah, the green screen seems like a nifty idea, but having it in our apartment might be weird. And again, the lighting in front of us is going to be different too. Need to fix. Oh, more of them fell. Oh well. Oh, still almost caught the side beam. Trying to avoid it this time. There. Hey, see you later, Juan. I guess I'll go park this over in the other shed for now. I realized I didn't repair that, but that's okay. It's just a trailer. I'm not too worried. Repair the tractor before I call it the stream, though. $151. Also, I forgot to collect this money here. 4,833. Plus 5 extra bales, so not bad actually. There's a lot of running up and down the map to do it though. So Ghost Spare, would you play FS22 if it was on sale? Or not really? Just curious. I know you haven't played the other versions. Let me refill my fuel. Maybe? Well, that'd be kind of cool to see. No pressure though. Oh no, that costs a lot of money to refill that. Not happening right now. I'm trying to save up money to buy that fuel and stuff. Okay, well, I'm out as well. Thank you everybody for joining. Appreciate all the likes and the chats. See you guys later this weekend.